In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, I bear witness there's no God but God, and God is the only one who has a right to be worshipped. I also bear witness that Prophet Moses, Prophet Jesus, and Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon them, are the messengers of God, and I seek refuge in Allah from the rejected Satan. So greetings of peace, and thanks for tuning in. May the peace and blessings of Allah be with you. So in these videos, we prepare for the coming of Imam Mahdi, as well as the second coming of Jesus, peace and blessings be upon them, and they are also known as the Mashiachs. So, from my understanding, I think the most important aspect in preparation of the coming of Imam Mahdi, as well as second coming of Jesus, peace and blessings be upon them, is going to be embodying the Quran, embodying the lessons and wisdoms and truths, the laws and commandments within the Quran. And in this video I've prepared a poem, and I've used a combination of different verses within the Quran to help us prepare for the coming of Imam Mahdi, as well as second coming of Jesus, peace and blessings be upon him. The poem is called "The True Believers Shall Be Triumphant." Also in the description box below will be all the verses of this poem within the in the description box below, and also we'll have a link to Twitter. I have a new Twitter account if you wish. It'll be in the description box below as well. A free ebook, and there'll be information there to tell you how to get a free ebook of the Organization of Divine Laws and Commandments of the Most High, the Quran edition. So we'll just get started. Before I do, actually, let's just discuss a couple of things about Imam Mahdi. He'll be known as the Guided One, as Allah says in the Quran that he who goes astray can do you no harm, provided that you are rightly guided. So, the disbelievers and those who have gone astray will not be able to harm Imam Mahdi because he is rightly guided. And one of the importance for us as believers to be rightly guided as well. And to do that, we need the best guidance, and the best guidance is obviously all guidance comes from Allah, the unique creator of all that exists. So, is one of the most important things, as I mentioned earlier, to embody truths and wisdoms of the Quran and other authentic scriptures that Allah has revealed through the course of time to human beings on this earth. So let's get started. The true believers shall be triumphant. O perfect man, be at rest. We have not revealed this Quran to you that you should fail in your mission. This Quran is true and a complete guidance, but those who deny the commandments of their Lord shall suffer a scourge of a woeful punishment. And truly this Quran is a source of rising to eminence for you and for your people. And you shall all be asked about whether you did the duty you owed it. And those who obey Allah and His Messenger and hold Allah in awe and take Him as a shield for protection, it is they who shall be triumphant. Therefore slacken not, nor grieve. And when you are true believers, you shall certainly be the triumphant. Or who is it that can serve as an army to help you against the most gracious God, if He intends to do you harm? The disbelievers are only laboring under the misconception and thinking to baffle the cause of God. O you who believe, take care of yourselves, for upon you is the responsibility of your own selves. He who has gone astray can do you no harm, provided you are rightly guided. Towards Allah is the final return of you all. Then will He inform you as to what you have been doing. So pay your wholehearted attention to the cause of faith, as one devoted to pure faith, turning away from all that is false, and follow the faith of Allah to suit the requirements of which He has made the nature of humankind. There can be no change in the nature of creation which Allah has made. That is the right and most perfect faith, yet most people know it not. O you believe, be helpers of the cause of Allah, as did the disciples of Jesus. For when Jesus, son of Mary, said to the disciples, "Who will join me as my helper towards the cause of Allah?" The disciples replied, "We are the helpers of the cause of Allah." So a section of the children of Israel believed firmly in Jesus, while another section rejected him. Thereupon we helped those who believed against their enemies, and at last these believers gained predominant victory over the non-believers. Satan has gained mastery over them and has made them give up the remembrance of Allah. They are the gang of Satan. Now, as a matter of fact, the gangsters of Satan are the losers. They desire to distinguish the light of Allah with the breath of their mouths, but Allah will perfect His light, even though the disbelievers consider it hard. So do not listen to those who cry lies to the truth. Say, My Lord will do away with falsehood by means of the truth. He is thoroughly aware of the hidden realities. And patiently persevere in the face of all that these enemies say, and withdraw from them in a graceful manner. Leave me to deal with those who belie the truth, and who are possessors of ease and plenty, and give them a little respite. For the disbelievers, it will not be easy to behold the complete triumph of truth. Leave me alone to deal with him whom I've created, and endure your trials with perseverance for the sake of your Lord, that diverse are the ends you strive to achieve. Then as for the person who devotes all his resources and capacities in the cause of God, gives to others and guards against evil, and declares his faith in all that is best and right, we will then invariably provide for him every facility for doing good. To him is a return of you all eventually. This promise of Allah is certain to be true. He it is who originates the creation, then He reproduces it, so that He may justly reward those who believe and do deeds of righteousness, and those who disbelieve, they shall have a drink of boiling water and a grievous punishment because of their disbelieving. Verily, this Quran is a reminder. Therefore, let him who will follow the way leading towards his Lord. That is why those who became secure against evil and were dutiful to God shall be amidst gardens and bounties, occupying positions of honor and excellence with the omnipotent sovereign. So that's just, kind of a refreshing way to embody some of the laws and commandments of Allah, the truths and wisdoms of Allah. This poem will be in the description box below. If you want to copy it for yourself and read it, or just come to this video if you want to hear a refresher. I look to the future to make some more of these, interesting ways to approach the Quran, the reminder. So we can grow spiritually, that we can perfect our light, and we can strive for the cause of Allah, and gain great reward, not only in this life, but also in the hereafter. So, as many of you know that read the Quran, that Allah has promised victory of the predominance of Islam throughout the world, and that will climax in the time of Imam Mahdi, as well as the second coming of Jesus. Peace and blessings be upon them. And it's important that we just don't sit on our laurels, that we work for the cause of Allah. We learn the laws and commandments of Allah, unique creator of all that exists. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, that if you're interested in an ebook of the Organization of Divine Laws and Commandments of the Most High God, Quran edition, the information will be in the description box below. And very important for us to strive in the cause of Allah, to work towards the implementation of the Khalifa as the coming of Imam Mahdi, and for us all to do our part to give to charity, be good to our parents, take care of our families. As Muslims, we should take care of one another, as Allah says. If we don't, Allah will create corruption in the land. So it's very important that we take care of one another, specifically the believers and those who are needy. That we give and help in any way, even a smile, even a kind gesture, opening a door for somebody, forgiving someone that's done evil to you or others. All of these can benefit us, and to stay away from things that are evil, that Allah forbids are very important as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you take Allah as your shield. And may the peace and blessings of Allah be with you. Thank you so much. Take care. Peace.